First game asks me to put things into order, one thing at a time. I've got an organizational template that'll help me see that. We've got rules. T is before Y, S is before X, Y is before R. R is not fifth or sixth. There's two things at least after R. And so we can put that into this daisy chain. You got T and then Y and then R, and then after R at least two other things, right? Right, all right. Let's answer questions. What could be the assignment of parking spaces? In answer choice A, we have to have T before Y. You can't have Y first. Get rid of A. In answer choice B, R can't be fifth or sixth. Get rid of B. In answer choice C, S needs to be before X. You can't have X third and S fifth. Get rid of C. In answer choice D, Y has to be before R. You can't put R in 2 and Y in 3. That leaves only answer choice E, which doesn't break any rules and is therefore our answer. Question 2. If T is higher than S, so now we've got S before T, Y, R, and then two things at the end. So it's got to be S, T, Y, R, and two things at the end, which are X and V in some order. What could be true? V is in spot 5. Sure. Question 3 would be fully and uniquely determined if which of the following is true. And look what happens if C is true. If Vaughn is in space 3, then we have to have T before Y before R before two things. So it has to be T before Y before R before two things. And those two things then have to be S and X, and S is first. It's like dominoes. I mean, it just boom, 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 boom. Question 4, for how many of them is the use of the parking space limited on of only 2? Well, obviously T, right? Because T has 1, 2, 3, 4 things behind it. So T is first or second. Y has 3 things behind and at least 1 before. So Y is second or third. R has 2 things behind and 2 things in front. So R is either third or fourth. And then you've got S and V and X. Now, S, we've seen, can go like any place, right? I mean, first, fifth, third, T, Y, R, V, and X in some order, right? S can go anywhere. So S is not on our list. So far we have 3 things on our list, T, Y, and R, 1 thing off our list, and then V and X. Now V has no rules at all, so V can also go anywhere. V, T, Y, R, S, X, or T, V, Y, R, S, X. You know, you could see that I could keep doing that forever. So S is not on our list, and V is not on our list. However, X is on our list. X is only limited to 2 spots. Trying to move X anywhere except for these 2. Put X here. Now I need S and T, Y, R. Oh no, I don't have enough room to put S and T, Y, and R. I'm going to break one of these rules here. I can't move X anywhere forward. X has to be in the last 2. So the ones that have to be in one of only 2 spots are T, who's first and second, Y, who's second or third, R, who's third or fourth, and X, who's fifth or sixth. Question 5. If Young is higher than Sousa, what could be true? Well, if Young is higher, then I don't know. Then you've got to have it's higher than both T and S. And then you've got V and X in some order back here. And we're asked what could be true. T is in space 1. Yeah, T could be in space 1. It could be in space 2. Question 6 then to finish us off. If Robertson's in space 3. Oh, this is going to be easy. Robertson's in 3. Then we got T and Y. And then we've got S and V and X in some order. But we don't care about that order because we're asked what must be true, and Young is in space 2, and that finishes this first game. So here's the deal with these free videos. They're intended to serve a very narrow purpose. For those times when you're wondering, why is that the right answer? You can just come here for a complete library and find out why it was the right answer. And I hope that you'll find that it was very instructive. Of course, the other part of the deal is that since LSAC publishes all of their tests along with test keys, that means that there's no barrier to entry for test prep. And you can hear the air quotes, I hope. Anybody can, and lots of people have, set up shop and called themselves test prep companies, and they've got the questions, they've got the answer keys, and they just try to explain to you why the right answer is right. And then they charge you money for it? That is wrong. I want to put a stop to it. I want to sweep the legs right out from under them. It is bad for you. It's bad for me too. So if you want to know what the right answer is and why the right answer is right, I want you to be able to come here and find it out for free without paying anybody for it. That's very different from what I do in the paid course. What I think has value about what I do is that I can tell you ahead of time what every question wants from you, what to expect from the right answer, how to formulate a right answer, and then how you can expect wrong answers to sound, so that you know before you ever open up a test book exactly what to expect. And all the practice videos that are part of the paid course are just me putting that theory into practice. It's just the rubber meeting the road. In other words, I'm going to show you, based on what we've done before, how we're going to react when it comes up next time. And that bit, knowing what to do the next time you see something, that I think is worth paying for. And if you agree, I'd love to have you in the course. And if not, that's fine too. Don't pay anybody to explain why right answers are right. Just watch these for free. Enjoy.